Hi everyone, my name is Czechova and I will be representing the Czech Republic at Stockholm Junior Water Prize this year. These past years, our society has been led to emphasize the importance of evaluating and analyzing the quality of water. Can we, however, assess its quality objectively if we can compare it with its past states and find out about the evolution of its properties? There is a method which allows us to go back in time for this purpose as needed, and I will now introduce you to this method which I used in my project. Water doesn't come only in one form, but can have many forms depending on the conditions that the surrounding environment offers it. Water is even more interesting because it is a whole ecosystem by itself. A countless number of living organisms can be found in it, and one of these groups are diatoms. Diatoms are algae. What is specific for them is the creation of a silica shell. These shells, or frustules as they are called in Latin, are often compared to a box and its lid. The frustules are composed of two parts, the epiphyca and the hypophyca. And when you take them apart, you open the little box, you find a living cell inside. Of course, the shells don't look like shoe boxes, but every species has its own particular form and size. And there is a lot of species, and when I say a lot, I mean literally a lot. Now, what you also need to know is the fact that diatoms are very picky and choosy. Each of the diatoms you see has its own particular demands for the habitat they will grow in. What is also very important for this method is that those microscopic shells stay in the soil even after the death of the living cell inside and become part of sediments. So now you know all these facts about diatoms, but how do we concretely use them to travel in time? You first have to take the soil profile of the locality you chose to study and divide it into samples which need to be dated by specialists. You can then determine species found in each sample and look for the environment properties they indicate in literature. And that is how you travel in time as a biologist. And if you want to know where and when I traveled like this and how it went, then see you in Stockholm.